Hello, Todd Proffit here with you with a weekly show on franchising. You know, I've done a lot of first ascent skiing, kayaking, paragliding, and we've been working on our software and our systems for our students for years now. And we finally have an incredible system, not only between the software, but also the front and back office to help our franchisees become extremely successful overnight. So, Jason, we're here at the top of Highlands with you. You've been investing with Proffit Development for years now. What do you think about the Proffit Development team, and would you recommend them?
I would highly recommend them. I'm actually getting to ski today with Mr. Proffit with a pass that Proffit Development provided for me here in Aspen, which is good for all the mountains Aspen has.
Okay, so Proffit Systems, franchising. Now, franchising, as you know, McDonald's, we all know about franchises. The best part about franchises is they're established, they're credible, they're established, they work, they have a working system, they have a profitable or proven model. Now, Proffit Systems has a franchise family. That's what you're part of. You come on board, you're part of a family that's, you're profitable within the next 30 to 90 days. The first 30 to 90 days, you should make $100,000 your first year. We guarantee that. You should have salary or income within your first 30 to 90 days. If you haven't made money within your first 30 to 45 days, there's something wrong. We need to reevaluate. The best part about it is we go through wherever you're at. There's a target market in which we're going to target in on. We're going to focus in on that lead generation with our back office, which is then your back office for that specific area, that region. That back office does all sorts of different types of distressed leads that they're proficient at. We have systems for everything from bankruptcy, divorce, BK, short sales, foreclosures, pre-foreclosures. So we have all of those different lead types wired in. We've been using different models to make those the most effective and efficient models possible for obtaining those leads and then turning those leads into actual buys or acquisitions for us so that we can rehab and resell or develop and resell. Okay? You get established in your area, with expert positioning. We've been in the business long enough that now we're networked in with most of the RIAs across the country. We also know the system that it takes, the protocols that it takes to get from point A to point B, to get to network out, to get well established in your area, to be well known, and the best ways of doing that and the most efficient and effective ways of doing that. So our team, your team, if you're a franchisee, comes in and does that for you. And then they get on your RIA network with others. You're online and get credibility with your website, your tweets, your different accounts, everything from your Facebook and your LinkedIn. They know how to network all of it in. When I say they, what I mean is our specialists in our different departments for our franchisees. Now, we also have the blogs, the tweets, you get connected, right? We have a specialist in each one of these departments that's all they do. They specialize in just knowing how to maximize tweets or use Instagram to connect with as many like-minded people in your area. Or if you're going after money, for private money, how to connect with them. It's mind-boggling. But each one of these areas is almost a niche-specific expert type of industry. So you do have to have those specific high-caliber individuals who are very well-versed in these different areas. And we have extremely talented, well-versed people in all of these areas. Testimonials, referrals, and capital formation, you have to have that as a company. But when you're a franchisee, you have all of that already incorporated into, Proffit Systems. You're locked in. You have all of that access immediately. With the software, with the back office, and the front office assistance. It's literally like coming in and just stepping into a corporation, and just like when you buy McDonald's, you have to come train with us. But boom, as soon as you have that training, it takes 3 weeks. You can do it online, and you can be up and running. The first week we'll have you up and running with your website and everything else. But you will literally be doing deals within 2 to 3 weeks like a pro, and with the oversight of all of your team, the Proffit Systems team. So testimonials, referrals, capital formation, it's like you've been in business forever, right? And then valuation, they do all the valuation for you. So a lot of people get into real estate, they're like, well, I don't know how to evaluate property. You don't have to worry about it. Our people are trained by appraisers like myself on how to evaluate property completely unemotionally, just strictly by the numbers. So you'll go look at a property and you'll like the color and you'll be influenced by that. They're not influenced by that. So you get hard, true, firm numbers. So the valuation process, all done in-house, all done by your departments and the franchisee team. Design and estimation, we have, you have your own CAD guy, which is your architectural drawings. You have your own, your engineer. All of that staff is already staffed up and in place for immediate turnaround. For a lot of investors, they go out there and they have a design. They're thinking about, well, maybe I should do this or that or the other thing with this property. Maybe it's functionally obsolete, and they're confused as to how to take that property and turn it into something beautiful that they can resell for a profit. They just don't have the experience to either make it functional or to pop the top or to dig a basement or to do an addition or to build new construction on a certain site that's maybe a little funky and has a steep. No matter what the deal is, we have the vision for you. We can help you to teach you how to have that vision. But either way, we have the vision in-house like that every time. And then we have the professionals in-house to draw it, no money out of your pocket, to draw it, and then boom, to submit it with engineering plans to the building department. Once you close on that property, no money out of pocket, right there again, all incorporated into the budget, incorporated into the private money, which we help you form that capital. So it's amazing. It's literally turnkey opportunity. You will walk in like you are an established developer and redeveloper once you partner with us and become a part of the family. Now, we don't accept everybody, and I know there's a lot of models out there that promote scarcity, but we are literally only going to work with 12 people, and we have one on board right now as of the time of this shooting, December 15th, 2013. So we do all the valuation in-house for you. We already have all those departments set up. We design an estimation. That's what we were just talking about. We have our CAD guys in-house. We have our estimators in-house. So that means that, you basically what it comes down to is you need to walk those properties or have someone walk those properties, take the measurements. We need the diagram, the floor plan of the property, and then we need a couple pictures and or a video of the property, and we can literally do the entire budget based on that. The entire budget, will come up with a floor plan, we'll come up with a design, we'll come up with an addition, whatever it takes to bring that property to its highest, best use for maximum profitability for you and for us as your franchise team member. Construction management, labor and materials, we manage it from start to finish for you. You can stop by and go out and look at the project and say, wow, it looks great. But we will literally have people doing your bookkeeping. You'll have your own on-site bookkeeping in-house. You'll have your own bookkeeper. You want to keep your funds separate. There's a couple things there. I'm not going to get into the finite details, but basically we manage that project from start to finish from a distance for you. Make sure you get the right contractors at the right price for labor prices in your area. The cheapest possible vending solutions. To give you an example, we buy furnaces for $250. A lot of people across the country get charged $1,500 for a gas furnace because we buy in bulk, right? We're a cooperative. So we are partnered with other builders across the country. We get extremely cheap prices. I mean, we have cut the overhead down to nothing since we are such a major player. And being a major player, we can pass that on to you. So whereas if you were an independent out there trying to fix and flip properties and make a living doing that, you could do very, very well as we have. But when you can combine resources and cooperate together to not only beat down the vendors by volume purchasing, just like Home Depot does on its purchases, imagine that, but you can get prices now half. So to give you an example, a $50,000 rehab that's a $120,000 retail rehab. So if a homeowner asks, hey, to a general contractor, I want to do this remodel, it's 2,000 square feet, how much is it going to cost? He's going to come back and say it's $120,000. We do it for $50,000, right? Now, we can actually take almost $10,000 to $20,000 off that, another 20% by just the sheer volume what we buy from our vendors. So it's huge. 20% onto any one of your fix and flip projects is a large number. That pays for this whole system. That pays for this whole system. Your first year, I mean, it's mind-boggling. Plus, you don't have to do all the work. All the work's being done for you. You just have to be the face of the business, right? So construction management, labor and materials, we help you out with that. We have the best vendors, and obviously that cooperative I was saying that we buy in bulk. The sales syndication, we'll show you how to syndicate. We syndicate to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of websites, and we sell our properties. We pre-sell them in most cases before they're even finished. And you can do that when you have that kind of power in the marketplace, that kind of exposure, and you're getting out there to the right niche. You're getting out there to the right seller. You're not just marketing on the MLS, you're marketing in all the niches that the people that are looking for your type of property are on, and we specify to those niches as well. But we don't, the specific department does, right? So we have a department in the back office that takes care of just that. And they specialize in just that. They write articles on just that. They focus on blogs on just that, videos on just that, pictures on just that. And they get out there to your target audience, trust me. Well, not yours, our target audience, because we are a team. And then, of course, this is the best part. Most people get into this business and they're struggling with money. They don't want to quit their job, but it's hard for them to take on a new business without quitting their job, because this is a full-time job. I mean, look at how many positions you have just right here. Now, with this system, you don't have to fill all these positions. This is 20 professionals right here on this wall, 20 or more, that you have to wear all those hats to be a fix and flip or a renovation specialist, okay? Now, with our system, you just walk right in. You already have all those positions filled. Everybody's there for you, and you're just the face of your company in your region. In all the back office, you're just a part of our team, and we're a part of your team. Now, everybody needs a salary. So starting within the first 2 to 3 weeks, you should close your first deal. As soon as you acquire your first renovation property, you should be able to do a little bit of oversight, right? That oversight should come with a salary or an income. We like our people, just like we like us, to make money from day one. As soon as that money's in the account in escrow, as soon as that property's being renovated, as soon as that's being used to its highest and best use, well, there's money being generated. There's equity being generated. We turn it into liquid capital or a salary for you. And then that's a proven system that we use to keep ourselves in cash flow while we're waiting for sales. And then the sales, those goes towards building your business, building your empire, building your legacy, building your retirement. The salary is what you live on.
So the ProFlow system is a lot like a ski lift. Now, of course, you can hike up the mountain and ski down, but why would you want to do that when you can take a lift up? It saves immeasurable amounts of time and effort, and you get all of the sheer bliss that comes with, well, the descent. So, like with any program, ours is a complete program. It gets you to the top of the hill so you can have that joy of the fabulous ride all the way down. Or in this case, the fabulous profits all the way up.